Good morning, my people, my people, my people. My name is Sushi Strumblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machismo, my people. It was another beautiful day for a protest and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you, the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, the white man's woman, the white man's friendship, and or the white man's fame. And the reverse of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? My people, all in all, it was another beautiful day for a protest. Unfortunately or fortunately, I do not have anything particularly interesting which I shall bring to you as it relates to my protest this morning. And as you know, when I am finished protesting and when I have updated you as to what transpired during my protest, it is always my pleasure and my delight to bring you something from the Most High God, Yahweh. My people, it is a sad day for our people in this world. It is a very sad day for our people in the United States of America. I have been bringing to your attention that when one of our people get involved in homosexuality, bestiality, abortion, and if they are rape, and they don't rub out their rapists, the Spirit of the Most High God leaves them because they now becomes reprobates. I told you that these actions contrary to popular Christianity belief, these are the mark of the beast, 666. And when you get the mark of the beast, you cannot unget it. It means that you are doomed for hell. And when the Most High God's Spirit leaves you, devils and demons possess you. And those people who controls the devils and the demons that possesses you, they enslaves you. So not only are you going to hell in the world made you, but you will be the slave of the white man here in this world. And when I say slave, it is like the transatlantic slave trade amped up. There will be no excuse for you because now they don't have to come and search for you to enslave you. They don't have to come and search for you and be in your physical presence to punish you. They can use it. They can punish you in the same manner the voodoo practitioner uses a voodoo doll to punish one of his victims. My people, it is worse than we think it is. It is worse than we think it is among our people. Let me give you some statistics to show you how bad it is. But before I give you the statistics, remember I told you, even though you escape the death that is associated with your actions, which the Most High God have proclaimed that will be your portion, you did not escape. And not only are you going to die, you are going to die a violent death. Somebody is going to murder you. You're going to be run over by a car and have a serious accident and you will suffer before you die. Or some terminal illness is going to ravish your body. It's going to inflict great pain and violence upon your body. You will call for and wish for death, but death will not come. That is how you're going to die. And we are seeing the amount of people from our community who have been coming down with prostate cancer, cancer of the cervix, colon cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, you name the cancer, they're coming down with it. We have seen how much our people are being murdered in the streets like dog, even at the hands of the police, at the hands of their fellow brothers and sisters who are gang affiliated. We have seen many of our brothers and sisters suffering from organ failure, kidney problems. My people, the African American represents 13% of the overall population in the United States of America. And the African American is responsible for 40% of all kidney failure. How is this possible? It is because they have become reprobate and they are dying the death they thought they escaped when they participate in homosexuality, bestiality, abortion, and when they were raped, they kept their rape silent. My people, it is worse than we think. Do you remember COVID-19 pandemic? It is said that the most people who were affected by the COVID-19 virus was black people. The most people that died were black people, African Americans, Israelite men and women. When HIV, AIDS was a problem, the people that represented the smallest fraction in this the United States of America had the highest percentage of AIDS and HIV infection in this the United States of America. That is because our number in reprobation, the number of our people who got involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion is very high. It is so high that we surpass all of the other races. Let me give you some staggering facts here. In 1954, it was projected if the African American community in this the United States of America continue to multiply at the rate at which they were multiplying, in 30 years the Caucasian community would have been a minority in this United States and the African American would have been the majority population. My people, 70 years later, the African American population in this the United States of America is only a meager 13%. And the white community represents 75.7%. How is this possible? It means that the African American woman and the African American man have been busy aborting their children. Listen to this. In this the United States of America, the African American population represents 13%. Yet, they are responsible for 36.7% of all abortion that happens in this the United States of America. The white population represents 75%, and the white population is responsible for 37% of all abortion in the United States of America. My people, how is this possible? You know what this means? It means that our people have a higher percentage of reprobates than any other race in this place. It means that terminal illnesses, kidney failures, murders, severe accidents are going to be plaguing our people more than any other race. Why? Because they refuse to honor the God who chose them, the God who say, I will love you forever, the God who declared that I am going to be your God and you are always going to be my people. The God who declares that the Israelites are the apple of his eyes, and anyone who touches us touches the apple of his eyes. The God who says that if we are diligent in keeping his words, all of the blessings is going to be showered upon us. We are going to be rich and not poor. We are going to have to lend enough to lend to other nations, but we will never borrow. We will be protected by the Most High God. But when we get involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion, our protection is stripped away from us, because we're showing that we don't honor the Most High God, and we don't want his protection, because we choose to be friends. We choose to befriend our enemies. The very people who the Most High God say he hates, and he will hate forever. We put our trust and our confidence in the Caucasians. The Most High God told us in clear, easy to understand language in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, that those people who were sold to as bondmen and bondwomen are our enemies, yet we went out of our way to make the Most High God our enemies, and our enemies our friends. My people, the Most High God says, if you are diligent in keeping my law, I will put my mark upon you, and the whole world will know that you are called by my name, and they will be afraid of you. The Most High also said in Exodus chapter 12, verse 12, that I am going to fight your battles. But when you get involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion, when you are raped and don't out your rapists and warn the community, you are, by your action, becoming default. Those promises no longer apply to you. In Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7, the Most High made it clear that all of these plagues, all of these curses are for our enemies, those people who hate us and who persecute us. But we choose to take the plagues that are for our enemies for ourselves, and we give them the blessings that were designed and meant for us. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 30, verse 14, the Most High said, 13, the Most High says, that if you are diligent in keeping my words, if you are diligent in following my commandments, I will put my mark upon you. The world will recognize my mark upon you. They will know that you are called by my name, and they will be afraid of you. My people, I am doing all in my power to be faithful to the Most High. And when I am faced with a situation that I know could pose a potential problem, I always call upon the Most High and bring to his attention early. He normally takes care of it on my behalf. And I am going to tell you this right now, that the Most High word is true, that our enemies will be afraid of you. My enemies are afraid of me. I am telling you this. If you could remember very well, if you have been following my videos, I don't cooperate with the Los Angeles Police Department officials, especially when they are trying to deprive me of my rights. I show you the video where I had a sergeant and 2 constables in the train station ask me my name. I refuse to tell them my name, and I make them leave me there and walk away because they are afraid of me. Richard Ross used to, when I just came here, Richard Ross used to use them to come at me. I always stood my ground, unafraid of them. They can't kill me. They don't have that authority. My God is still the one who controls the affairs of this earth. Yes, I'm boasting. Let me give you an example. One evening I was chilling out at a place I normally go and hang out. Richard Ross sent two police to me to deprive me of my rights because he wanted to show that he has power. They have no power. The two police officers come to me with some cock and bull story. I dispel the story. One of them take out his notepad and ask me what is my name. I said to him, why would I tell you my name? I'm not telling you my name. And this is night. It's me alone and these two police officers. I knew they wanted to run a check for me. I'm not cooperating with them. And all I say immediately, I start praying. I say out loud, I say, Most High God, let them become victims. I say, let their wives become widows and their children become fatherless. Let their wives become widows and their children become fatherless. Let their wives become widows and their children become fatherless. When they realize what I was saying, they immediately step back. The other one put away his notepad. They returned to their vehicles. A month later, there was a police funeral. About a month and a half after that police funeral, there was another police funeral. From that day, the LAPD will watch me. They don't say a thing to me. When Richard Ross wants to intimidate me, he will send them to conduct operation in the train station. They will interfere with everyone except me. They are afraid of me. The Most High God don't lie. He says that when you are faithful to Him, when you are diligent in keeping His words, your enemies, they are going to see you. They are going to recognize the mark of the Most High God upon you. They are going to know that you are called by His name, and they will be afraid of you. Let me tell you something. Was I sorry that they died? No. When you violate my rights, the only solution for you is death, and I will not be sorry even if you die right in my presence. I have no sympathy for these people. They were of the opinion that I would have never grown. I would have never get to understand the system like the regular African American here, who they are taken advantage of every day. But they know they can only take advantage of them because those African Americans and those Latinos, they wanted to be the friends of the Caucasians so bad that they violated their bodies. They get involved in homosexuality, bestiality, and abortion. And when they were raped, they kept the rape silence. Some of them intentionally become reprobates because they wanted a job. They wanted to look normal. They wanted to be normal. And now they're walking around backing at the moon, screaming. They want people to be afraid of them now that no one is afraid of them. So they behave like crazy people when all they had to do was to honor the Most High, honor the Most High laws, and everyone would have been afraid of them. My people, there is a lot more suffering, a lot more terminal illness is going to inflict our people, a lot more crazy accidents is going to happen, a lot more murders is going to happen in our community because those people fail to honor the Most High law. They get involved in those things that cause you to become reprobation, that cause you to become reprobate. Homosexuality, bestiality, abortion. And when they were raped, they fail to out their rapists. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and motivated son, the Diaspora Machismo. I'll talk to you soon.